I don't know what was communicated if it was stated that here's going to be a presentation technical one, so unfortunately you have me instead. And I'm going to talk about marketing activities and programs which we have in our team in Unreal Engine and Epic Games. So, building developer success. First, I would like to talk a little bit about me. My name is Milena. This is my Twitter, my email. So I've been in the game industry about 5, 6 years now. I'm recently have joined Epic Games as a marketing field manager, which means that I'm working with USA in North Carolina headquarters, and working as well with Guildford office, marketing Guildford office in UK. Our main goal is to celebrate developer success of our developers on Unreal Engine and help with marketing and discoverability, which is very needed for indie studios. My expertise is like in marketing and business development. I have took a part in more than 5 projects on different positions. So, about Epic Games, of course, it's a very, how to say, well-known game company. There is not much to add, but I would still present it. It was established in 1991, so it's just a year older than me. And it has less than 1,000 people, which is actually not a lot, to be honest. So I think it's kind of cool that there is this still kind of, we're growing in a way, but not very fast. We're really looking to employ people, like slowly the right people, the more quality over quantity. The HQ is in Cary, North Carolina, as I've said, and there are multiple offices now spreading out as well in Europe. So we're expanding. No, there is no office in Prague, it's just me in Prague. So just to set the record straight. Our marketing department is based in HQ and as well in Guildford and me. The company is still privately owned. It's still run by the founders. So again, I would say that this, in a way, in the sense, means that there is this still family-like. So that we are still making kind of decisions, that the people who've founded the Epic Games are still there and are still at the position making decisions on the strategy of the whole company, which is amazing. So there are no big shareholders and this kind of stuff. Unreal Engine, very popular, everybody heard about it. There are thousands of games made with Unreal Engine over these 2 decades. Unreal Engine 4 launched in 2014 and it went free in 2015. There are 7 million users with 3 times faster growth in past 12 months than ever before. And the usual questions I'm hearing nowadays when attending conferences is like Unreal Engine only for AAA studios? Like that's how Epic is very connected to being like only for the big studios which have books, money, production, everything. It's, in my opinion, it's not. It's also for indie studios. That's why we are here. I'm here. I would also like to show you a video actually from which was a game which was made by only one person in South Korea. His name is Yang Bing, something like that, but he won an Unreal Dev grant and now he's actually releasing the game on PlayStation 4. So one person, one-man band, and he made this game. Hopefully the video is gonna work well.
Indeed strange.
Yeah.
You're not here to judge. It's time. What is your purpose?
Well, just trying to catch some monsters to be my puppets.
So I think looks pretty cool for one
You didn't
person.
let me down. And your tiny little dragon buddy.
So the
I
guy partnered
really
up with
want you to
Sony, and
become
now
my
we're just
puppet.
waiting for his release on PlayStation 4. So if you're a small studio, don't be scared. You can still use Unreal and make this kind of epic games yourself.
Humans
The
are
developer's
indeed.
success, as it is in Epic Games' vision of with the communication with developers, is that we're trying to form business opportunities for you. We're trying to help you with content and digital marketing. We're here to support you on the events and also with the community. And we're trying to provide you with free online training on site and online. So if I dig deeper a little bit into business opportunities, there are multiple ways how our team, mostly from licenses, but as well through me and my colleagues, we could help you. We're helping you with publisher introductions. Epic has a very long, good established relationship with publishers all over the world. So when we see some very cool game, we see the passion behind the project, we're really here to help you, connect you with the right guys, even give you advices how to pitch it the right way. So that's how we can help you. As well with the investor connections, the same way you can, if you've been kind of checking game industry biz, different press releases, everything. You may have heard that we've partnered in this last year with multiple funds, game funds. For example, Solo Capital, Meru Game Ventures, and the latest fund that we partner up is Super.com. It was actually announced just a couple of weeks ago at the conference in Russia. It's a $50 million fund which is here for Unreal developers to help them invest in all stages of the game. Also help them with the publishing, but the investments itself, they're investing from zero to up to over $1 million. So it's online, you can check it out. I'm gonna provide you some links for that. You can apply, it's free. We are also, but I think that what matters to us the most is your success. So we're always constantly improving the engine and making it simpler to use. We do have a lot of stuff like Unreal Academy, documentation, YouTube channels, everything for developer in a need of new educational sources. So lately we have announced free content in Marketplace. We have more than 20 million of Epic created content released for free. Every month we are partnering with selected content creators to provide environments, effects, art, sound effects, skins with no extra cost. So once you've downloaded, it's free forever. As well, you've also heard we've released assets and modding around 7 million of Paragon assets and 3 million of Infinity Blade assets. And Epic made content example and showcase projects. So this is everything what you can find right now on Marketplace and use it for your project. As I've mentioned before, we do a lot of workshops and training. We do them on-site training, Unreal presentation by our technical evangelist. We have a team which is based everywhere in a way, in US and as well in Europe. Right now the team is expanding, so we're gonna have regional technical evangelists. Right now there are 3 of technical evangelists, 1 more is coming as well on board, and he's gonna be actually very present here in Central Eastern Europe, so Czech Republic, Slovakia. So if you're interested in more, you can always talk to me. I can put you in contact with him. We've been doing this trainings on all major conferences, and we've been doing that at Nordic Games, for example, Reboot in Croatia, White Nights, DAVGAM in Central Eastern Europe and Russia mostly, and we're going to be doing more. We're doing way more in 2019. If, for example, you don't have time to go to the conference or money or resources, thank God there is online Unreal Engine training. So you can have on-demand tutorials. There are over 35 online courses, hundreds of videos, and every feedback is really welcome. So when you check it out, if you're not happy with something, I mean, it's not like it's gonna, go into the spam email. Just tell us, and we're gonna work on it. We're really trying to improve this stuff. As for other educational facilities we've been opening up now, is the training centers. It's a new, how would say, new strategy. It's an Unreal Academy. In Europe, we've opened a new one in Guildford. It's for now mostly based for enterprise, but we're gonna look into expanding it for video games and indie scene as well. Regarding the marketing activities we've been doing in US in HQ, and right now we're starting to do the same thing in Europe for our European developers, is that we have a lot of guest blogs and customer stories. So we're trying to share it online on our blog site. As well, we're doing daily live streams and case study videos and sizzle reels. Also, we are very active on all the social media, as you can maybe already now check out. We have a lot of, like, over 1 million of Unreal Engine followers. We're doing Twitter announcing in any game we see. For example, even the game that I've seen here, I was already putting on Twitter and sharing to my team in US, so we can mention them and the speakers as well. We're doing the same with Facebook and Instagram, and also doing kind of, funny, trendy pick of the day or Halloween screenshot announcements. The latest thing I've been doing with the team in US was kind of celebrating developers. That's a new concept, which has been active only 2 months so far, and this is something which we will be continuing to do, actually releasing in a week or two latest, depending how tired I am. We are very easy to reach, but as we're traveling everywhere, really everywhere, every week there is some conference or event or anything. So we're trying to celebrate it, not only keep it internal, but actually share what have we done. So we come up to developers, we make pictures, we create a blog. Like, for example, this one where we were celebrating Unreal Engine developers throughout Europe. We were in Italy, we were in Russia, we were in Poland at PGA, and then we've created a blog post about developers, naming our developers indies as well, and trying to check out how much of traffic did they receive from our blog. Did we anyhow help them with analytics growing the wish list of their games? So we're constantly trying to find new ways how to help them through us. We're as well, in a way, learning just to do it the right way. Maybe some of you already heard about Unreal Dev Grants. Some of here present have actually applied for the Unreal Dev Grant and have received an Unreal Dev Grant, so congratulations. It's a 5 million fund funded in February 2014, and now I think it's like around 4.2 million left in that fund. Everything's been nearly given away to the developers. A new fund is going to be, of course, refreshed in the 2019. An Unreal Dev Grant you can apply with your epic great game and just wait for you to be chosen. Hopefully I can give you some tips, and the team can always give you some tips when is the best time to apply, in a way, because we really want you to apply with a good smooth project, so you have the biggest chance of receiving the Dev Grant. We are hosting in every city, nearly every city really, and not only together with the conferences, but even outside of the conferences, through our influencers or just ourselves, we're hosting mixers and Unreal evenings. During those evenings, we're mostly giving the words to our developers, then ourselves speaking, depending on the country, depending on how many developers there are. So it's more about like just connecting, having a good time, couple of drinks, nice food. And there is as well tonight, there is going to be an Unreal evening mixer. So hopefully those who didn't sign up, there may be some places still left. So I hope to see you there in an hour, or actually less. This is a concept we've been doing for 2 years or so, but now we're doing it more and more. We're also having a lot of contests going on. For example, there was last year a contest competition which had it was a fund of $500,000 developing Beyond, and it was won by an Italian company. The winners, they were called Untold Games, Terra Mars from Milan. I've actually met them 3 weeks ago at Game Rome. So they're developing a very cool game, if you have time to check it out, about potential life on Mars of our humankind. And we're coming up with new of this kind of contests each year. The conferences we have been lately these couple of months, so I would like to really focus just on the stuff while, let's say, I was present in the company. For example, PGA, very big conference in Poland. We've had our large presence there with 24 pods, and our developers were there given an opportunity to demonstrate their video games to the public, and also we helped them with the connections with the publishers, and even the Prime Minister of Poland visited the booth. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture here, but that can be found online. The same we've done in Romania at DevPlay. We've supported an Unreal Engine Expo area where we had 12 developers. That was done in October 4th and 5th. And similar at White Nights in the month of October. So during DevGam, for example, we had a very big presence, similar to Poland. We had over 20 developers presence, and there we've announced a couple of deals, partnerships. One of those partnerships is, as I've already mentioned, the SuperCom Fund, which is here for Unreal developers. Other partnership is with Lionbridge. It's a localization company. It has 300 languages and 1,000 dialects. It's here to help developers, Unreal developers, which are looking for localization services. They're here to provide a 10% discount. So, and more of the announcements are coming up. So we're really trying to find the right partners. We're trying to understand better what are the needs of the developers, of the indie and mid-sized developers, and try to partner up with those sources which can help you, but make it more accessible, easier accessible for you. Not only in Europe we've been doing this similar stuff, but we're also bringing out developers outside of Europe. For example, the most important and famous conference of all, Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. We were providing demo spaces, hardware, publicity support, and we were also connecting with publishers, investors, and we were giving free food, of course, and drinks for the devs. We're doing the same this year. So if you think you have a very great game on Unreal you want to show, you can talk to me. Maybe there are some spaces left. We'll see. Similar stuff we're doing at EGX in London. We give two demo pods for the price of one on the Indie Powered Zone by Unreal Engine. That was in April. In Mega Booth, Indie Mega Booth and PAX is a very big thing for us. Well, our sponsorship provides developer funds to all Unreal-powered projects, but which are accepted through the normal submission. So approximately $4,000 per Mega Booth and $2,000 per mini booth. This year and last year, this year we're going to have a way bigger presence at Nordic Games, but last year we have 6 developers, which from 6 Unreal Engine developers who were there to demo their projects, but we're also doing screenings, which we call outlings. That means that our developers have a chance we invite publishers, investors for. It can be in the conference venue, it can be outside of the conference venue, and they have a one-on-one with publishers, which I think can be very, very good for this connection of face-to-face and kind of after all this craziness, how to actually reach a publisher through us, you can have this free time with him. So this is what we're going to be doing as well in Nordic games this year, but it's going to be big, way bigger than 6 developers. So as well a chance to sign up through us. At the other conferences, like for example E3, we're running Unreal E3 Awards. We've been running that since 2015. We're giving out hardware prizes. Our video crew is there. We have a lot of people watching us. So that's another great exposure for developers. And I think that most of you have heard as well that even if we're, as you can see, we're present everywhere, like at every conference, but so why not make our own conference, right? So of course, we thought about it and we did it, and that's Unreal Fest Europe. We've done that in Berlin last year, first time. That was the first like major developer-oriented conference. We had around 500 attendees, and it was in Berlin. So that was last year. So next year in 2019, we're going to be doing the same, and well, I think it's easily guessable where, in Prague. So I really hope to see you in Prague on April 10th and 11th. It's going to be really epic, and that's, yeah, I'm sure. It's going to be a great party. So I can't disclose the venue yet, but it's going to be disclosed very, very soon. So I really hope to see you there. Maybe the last thing I would like to mention, so these are some of the marketing activities we've been doing, and we're really expanding. We're kind of in a way figuring it out. So to really help you guys. So every feedback with what you need, what would you like to achieve, we're really here to help you. That's honest truth. But I think you've also heard the new announcement about the Epic Store. So I would just like to touch that topic just a little bit, because I'm not from the Epic Store team. But as you've seen, the announcement has gone worldwide on Tuesday. New information have been delivered on Thursday. And yeah, there is an Epic Store coming up. So you can keep your 88% of the revenue from your games instead of 70. And if you are an Unreal Engine developer, we cover your royalties. So I think that's amazing, and I'll just put a video on of the Epic Games Store. Actually, a very cool one.